Well, obviously I'm in Harrisburg, so I'm attuned to looking at yearlings and bringing you guys a yearling video. And I realized I didn't finish all the videos. I have the 2-year-olds and I have the stables to take care of. The stables are a little murky because there are changes being made daily to the stables. I'm going to bring them all to you. Now, when it comes to 2-year-olds, you guys know most of these horses, there's no changes. For the most part, give or take, a lot of these horses are going to be coming back into the stables December 1st to December 10th-ish. There won't be any horses out past December 15th. None of them, for the most part. Now, obviously, 3-Point Blue Chip will be when he's done racing after the November 20th race. But for the other horses, they'll all be coming back in December 1st to December 10th. And some of them maybe even the last week in November. Almost There Boss, he'll be coming back in soon-ish. We're at, what, November 7th? Last week in November. Almost There Boss will be coming back in along with Amor Diener. He may be coming back in... Confederate Cruiser is out there also, so we may bring a more Diener and Confederate Cruiser and start going with them. Start bringing some more 2-year-olds back home. Arches Rainbow is training great right now. Harry likes his filly a lot. She trained good again the other day. Better Be Sawyer is continuing to train good, so Harry's happy with both of them. Blue Bayou Dio, again, this will be the first part of December. This filly, I want to give this filly a fair rest. She'll come back in the first week of December. Same with Bomb Hugger. Interestingly enough, I looked at Bomb Hugger's sister today. I will tell you all about her in the yearling section, the day one section, as I have it on my lists. Century Invictus will stay out. Now, we had him looked at the other day. Did you ever follow up with that, eh? Timmy and his girlfriend? Century Invictus. Can you follow up? So they believe that there was a pus pocket coming out of the horse's foot. The fact that they haven't messaged us back makes me believe that that's exactly what it was, but we will follow up with them right now. Confederate Cruiser will come back in, as I said, towards the end of November. He'll come back in. Duke Dio is going to race on Thursday evening at Mohawk. That's the hope. The class didn't go on Monday. Next available class is Thursday. I thought he trained great the other day. I can't wait to see this horse race. Can't wait to see this horse actually race on Thursday evening. Eyes at 10, first part of December. Garden State Dio, Grace, all first part of December. In fact, Grace won't even be the second week in December. Granite Hill is back in and going now. Everybody likes what they see from him. Hill of Magic, I keep threatening to x-ray the horse. I see the veterinarian is down here at Harrisburg looking at some x-rays for other clients and us. And so obviously Hill of Magic is not x-rayed. She should be x-rayed this week. I suspect she'll be able to start swimming. Now, Adrenaline Rush, who fractured his cannonbone, had a screw put in it. He can start swimming now soon. So, right now, actually. So, I suspect Hill of Magic will be on the same track. Different bone, different density, different healing process, but at the same time, she should be ready to go soon. Go into the pool. Kathy with an eye jogging in Ohio, looks fine. Massive Profit be back in the end of the month. Matt's MVP is in jogging right now. They had a little problem with him goofing off, going out the door, but as far as I know, that's been fixed. Of Tom will be back in the end of the month. 1 to skip a few. Will also be back in 1st of December. Peanut Butter and Jelly. Is she back in now?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's in Mario's barn right now, this filly. Now, why Mario's barn? Because Harry's barn's full. It was Locatelli or Peanut Butter and Jelly, and it was Locatelli or Peanut Butter and Jelly. So Peanut Butter and Jelly's in Mario's barn for the moment. Prairie Fire started a full regimen of galloping this past week with Lauren in Ohio. So Prairie Fire, I think I want to see him run hard for about 3 weeks. Not crazy hard, just run for about 3 weeks. And then I'll go over, we'll snap him in the bike, go a mile on 2:10, 2:15, see how he feels, and then we'll be able to gauge his fitness at that point. Procrastinator will be coming in end of the month. Purple Aura, first part of December. Renegade Gypsy, first part of December. Resolute Bay, first part of December. Rosie's Masterpiece, we had some bad news with Rosie last week. The veterinarian just had a very random checkup and found that the third carpal bones in her knees, both of them were really bad looking. So we've opted to maybe look at breeding Rosie's Masterpiece. It was just a horrible turn of events there. There was nothing wrong with her. She was sound. I just sent her to the vet to make sure that she was okay to start training, to be honest. And shockingly, she came out and told me that no, she's not. So some bad luck there with Rosie, but a well-bred filly. And, we'll execute our exit plan with her, which would be she is a very well-bred filly. She's got a full sister that went in 52, 51, made almost $1 million. There's lots of breeding in that family. It's fairly deep, so I suspect there won't be a problem doing something with Rosie's Masterpiece. Slim Jimmy will come back in the first part of December. Stonebridge Dolce the first part of December. Stonebridge Acadi will start training by the first part of December. May have already started training a slow mile now. I'm not getting too worked up about him until he's been in around 230. Then let me see how he looks. Sweet on Pete, first part of December. 3-point blue chip. Big win this week in the Matron, but really the biggest race of his life has not been in the past. It will be in the future. He is racing in the Valley Victory. Now, Greg had said to me tonight, well, theoretically, there's some horses racing in the kindergarten that might go by him. Right now, he's sitting in about 8th, and I suspect, I don't want to use the word lock, I don't want to say he's in for sure, but I suspect he'll race in the Valley Victory. Taiwan On, she can actually come back in the end of November. Tioga Sunshine will come back in end of November, first part of December. Twin Bee Heaven Arrow is in now. He is massive. He's in now in Ohio jogging. Twinkle in Her Eye will come back in soon enough. Unbeatable Kemp, first part of December. Voyage of Ice and Fire, end of November. Will to Win Hanover's in now. I'll tell you what, it was funny. I ran into Jim Campbell, who trains Crystal Fashion and a number of other world champions. Great trainer. And we just got talking. I said, hey, that Will to Win Hanover, she put a line in her foot. She's back jogging now. I said, she was really hot when we were training her down. We gave her all that time off. She stood in her stall for 3 days while the blacksmith got there to shoe her. And then Amy went out and jogged her. I watched her on the track. Quiet. You guys saw her on the track. She was on the drone. Go in and watch the drone videos on Facebook and hopefully soon on YouTube. Curtis will chop those up. And you can go in and look at the drone video where Will to Win Hanover is actually jogging along with a group of babies. Just as quiet as can be. She's a sweetheart. Very happy with what I've seen from her in her very early infancy of starting to jog and train back. She looks awesome. World for Two will be back in end of November. So those are the 2-year-olds. That's where they sit. I'm going to get to doing some yearling videos for you right now.